Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Who's Hatin' Hard on Tesla Today. I'm your host, James. And there's a lot of people out there who are short Tesla. They're betting against the company. They've put their own money down on a gamble that the stock price for Tesla is going to decline. And some of those people write articles and publish them on the internet. Those articles are not always forthright. So, these people think they are smarter than Elon Musk, and that's why they're betting against him. Today's hater is John Engel, and he published an article on May 21st, this article, called Tesla, We May Never See a Mass Market Model 3. Sounds ominous.
Who's hating hard on Tesla? Who is this Tesla hater? Who thinks they're so much smarter than Elon?
Okay, jumping right into John's article. What news is John trying to break? Over the weekend, Tesla announced the rollout of a high-priced performance version of the Model 3 with a price tag of $78,000. Some people are happy to pay $78,000, and others are happy to wait. So far, the Model 3 has been sold in a premium version well above the announced base model price of $35,000. That's breaking news. A year ago. As the prospect of buyers being able to access the base model fades further into the future, there may be an exodus of reservation withdrawals. That is also not news. So people who can't wait are the number one reason Tesla gave on their Q1 analyst earnings call for why people get their deposits back. They just can't wait for a car. Those people are being offset by new reservation holders. Tesla may have flopped with its first mass market car. Is it a flop when you set the record for human history of potential revenue value of pre-orders? Because that's what the Model 3 did, surpassing the iPhone's record for most pre-order revenue potential. So by that definition, every product that's ever been sold on a pre-order basis would be a flop. And then he said something about Model 3 production delays, which is also not news. Everybody knows the Model 3 production ramp has gone slower than Tesla hoped it would. John Engel goes on to write, will there ever be a $35,000 Model 3? Maybe there won't. He says the tax credit phase-out makes the Model 3 less attractive. Most Model 3 reservation holders expected the full $7,500 tax credit. Now, even if they somehow manage to get a $35,000 base price, they will likely not be getting much or any tax credit. Okay, well, let's listen to that argument. How's the argument go? Okay, so John says Tesla will likely tip the 200,000 vehicle limit in Q3 2018. It may be very early Q3, so the beginning of July. Happy Independence Day to Tesla. He says that means a halving of the credit in the fourth quarter and halving again in Q1 2019. Well, really? Because that sounds pretty serious. No tax credit starting in Q2 2019, right? That would be a serious concern if that were true. But that is not true. And you can really understand why Elon gets so involved in the discussion about fake news and about people publishing things that are not true. When this guy said there will be no more rebates available on Teslas beginning Q2 of 2019. That's what his article says. That is not how the phase-out works. And anyone who had researched it would be able to do the math really easily. It's not complicated. The quarter that your company delivers its 200,000th electric vehicle in the United States of America triggers the beginning of the phase-out. The full $7,500 tax credit is available throughout that quarter, no matter when during the quarter the 200,000th vehicle was delivered in the U.S. It is also fully available for the entire following quarter. So that would be Q3 and Q4 of 2018. Then for the following 2 quarters, the rebate is halved. And then for the next 2 quarters, it's halved again. So that would mean a $3,750 rebate still available in Q1 and Q2 of 2019, and a $1,875 rebate in Q3 and Q4 of 2019. What did I just say? I just said every Tesla sold in 2018 and 2019 will get a federal tax rebate. What did this guy's article say? It said no Tesla vehicle will get a rebate after Q1 of 2019. This is the fake news that we're up against, and it's the reason why I'm making videos called Who's Hatin' Hard on Tesla Today? Now, do we think John Engel knew before publishing this that he was wrong about the phase-out schedule? Well, either he did or he didn't. And if he did, then he published information he knew to be false. And if he didn't, are journalists allowed to make a mistake sometimes? Yes, I think so. But the site that I found this article published on sure seems to have a lot of those mistakes. And the mistake almost always goes against Tesla, not for Tesla. And you have to wonder, after you've seen a number of them, are they really mistakes, or are they really intentional? So I want to talk for just a second about what it means to short a stock. And I'm not going to go into a thorough explanation or anything. If you want one of those, I'm sure YouTube has plenty of them available that are excellent. But when you buy a stock, you are long that stock. You own the stock, and you can only lose as much money as you paid for the stock that you bought when you went long. That is the limit of your liability. So if you spend $100 on a stock that you think is going to go up in value, even if it goes down all the way to zero, the maximum amount of money that you can lose is $100. You can only lose as much as you bought. When you short a stock at $100, and some people did short Tesla at $100, believing that it would go down, and it instead goes up, there is no limit to how much money you can lose. If that stock goes up to $1,000, and then there's a margin call, meaning your broker closes your position for you because the stock price has gone too far in the direction you did not intend, you're out $900 on that stock per share, right, that you bought for $100. So, rest does not come easy for those who short stocks while they wait for the price to come down. So, what are they hoping happens? Well, they're hoping that the price comes down. What makes the price of a stock come down? Two things. People who don't own the stock choose not to buy it. People who do own the stock choose to sell it. Those are the only two things I'm aware of that take a stock price down. Now, there's lots of, things that could cause people to make those decisions that one might say are a cause of a stock decline. But they're not unless people who own the stock sell it, or people who were going to buy the stock choose not to. So, if you're a short and you're not sleeping well at night, what do you want to do? Well, you want to promote as much fear, uncertainty, and doubt as possible about the stock that you've shorted, because those are the emotions that cause people to not buy a stock or to sell a stock that they own already. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which is why some people call these shorts, or you can call them short shills, the people who write these articles. Even if it's not their money that's invested, they are acting on the behalf of people who have. But you can always tell at the end of the article if it says, I am/we are short Tesla. What that says is, I am/we are personally financially invested in the price of this stock coming down. We gain financially if the price of this stock comes down enough that we can sell, that we can cover our short position at a profit. All right, I'm going to try to keep these short. So that ends episode 1 of Who's Hatin' Hard on Tesla today. If you've enjoyed it, click that thumbs up button. If you want to know when I post more of these videos, click the, not the thumbs up, the subscribe. There isn't a hand motion for subscribe, but somewhere there's a subscribe button. And if you punch that button, when I make more videos, it'll alert you, and then you'll be able to watch them. So, until next time.